Yeah, it's a sad day today, guys. I know a lot of you watching are going to be hugely disappointed in hearing this very, very sad news. But the pride of the fleet, the Renault Premium, is leaving us. So yes, after 795,000 kilometers, 9 years on the Rory Lynch Transport fleet, we say goodbye to the Renault Premium. It's very sad, I know, guys, but try to contain yourselves, because I've got even more sad news that this Renault Premium is also leaving the fleet. This is from 2014. This has 598,000 kilometers on it. And yeah, this is the privilege specification and this is the excellence specification. So we've had 4 Renault Premiums on the Rory Lynch Transport fleet. We also had a second one in 2011 and we had one in 2012. So after these 2 are gone, that is it. That is the end. Very sad, I know, but listen, all of you Renault Trucks fans, we still have the Renault T on the fleet, so don't worry, don't worry. Anyway, listen, we're just going to have one last look at these 2 trucks, then I'm going to go to Ennis and this one. I was in Ennis yesterday, we had a phone taken out of it, we'll see how that went. And then stick around, because I'll be showing you how quickly it is to change an airbag on a trailer. It's all coming up in this video. Okay, we have the super singles, as you can see, on both trucks. And they are practically identical. There's only just minor differences between both. They are just 3 years apart in age. Now you see there, look, we have the battery box and we have the AdBlue tank on the driver's side of this 2011 Premium. And of course there are 2 diesel tanks on the 4x2. If I move quickly over to the 2014 Renault Premium, you'll see we have the battery box on the passenger side and just the AdBlue tank on the driver's side. And your 2 diesel tanks also on this layout. So just minor differences between both of these trucks. And of course you can push in the air deflector there just to make it easier to climb up onto the catwalk. But this one is actually a bit on the stiff side, but I assure you the one on this one is working. You can see it there, just pushed in. That just makes it easier just to climb up onto the catwalk, because some of these trailers we hook under are quite tight. Anyway, let's just open up the locker here. Oh yeah, I'll open up the passenger door and pull the lever. So yeah, we have one of these on each side and there is space underneath the bunk here. So it would have been far better had Renault designed a door here to access that space which is underneath the bunk, but they didn't for whatever reason. I've no idea. Anyway, let's just pull open the grille and remind ourselves of the very handy feature that is the lamp. So you never see this on new trucks, a light, just for lighting in behind the grille at night. I always thought that was a nice little feature on the Premium. So inside there we have our dipstick as well. There's no dipstick out here for the driver to check the oil. It's an electronic gauge on the dashboard that you can check it, and you top up your oil here. And this is a handy little feature as well. I hadn't really noticed this before. When you're topping up your washer fluid for your wipers, look, slides out like a little funnel. So that's a nice little feature on the Premium. So I'm just going to close the grille, and there's no chance of leaving this light on and running down your battery, because when you turn off the ignition, that light will turn off. So that was quite well thought of by Renault. Okay, yeah, let's close the grille for the last time and let's hop inside and remind ourselves of the layout. Now of course on the new Renault T's it's only a 200mm intrusion into the cab, and then of course on the T-High it's a completely flat floor, but you can just see the size of the hump on the Premium. And we just have the 3 steps up into the cab. All the adjustment on the seats, and yeah, both of the seats have tears on them, wear and tear, you know how it is. And the 12-speed OptiDriver automated manual gearbox. So yeah, that is the layout there. Let me just climb up here, and you see there, look, we have the upper bunk there. You would push it up there. So yeah, it was handy just to be able to push it out of the way, because most of the time the lower bunk would be used anyway. And if I lift up the bunk, you see we have the fridge there as well, and the storage underneath the bunk as well. So yeah, let's remind ourselves how the dashboard looks and climb into the driver's seat. And I'm just going to start it up, just to give you a sound of the engine. Okay, let's knock it off there and go down through some of the controls. So we have the hill hold function there, which is very good, and we have, you'll see there, the anti-slip regulation switch, and that's for rising and lowering the revs of the engine. And here we have the auto function for the exhaust brake. That's quite good. And down here our differential lock as well. So that is the layout there. And let me just open the door. This is your gear selector. So up for auto, back up for manual mode, up through your gears, down through your gears, and if we put it into D, and then you can put it into reverse, sliding it back. So some of you drivers will know that if you were to leave it in D, and if you had an air leak, let's just say you might have issues in the morning. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, also an issue with this truck as well is when drivers would hop out, they would push back down the handle, and if they pushed it down slightly too much and then closed the door, it would drop the rest of the way and they'd be locked out of the truck. So that did happen quite a few drivers in the Renault Premium, but of course it was improved on the Renault T, and we have our lockers there as well. And over there you've got a shelf. There are tie hooks down there, so you can maybe put a microwave or a television up there if you wanted, and storage there as well. And up here we have your ambient lighting, and you can turn off your rear reversing buzzer as well. You can turn that off, and your tachograph, of course. So we'll have a look inside this one later on, but yeah, that's just a quick tour of the Premium. And as I said already, this is the Excellence, and on the inside of that one it shows a privilege badge here. So yeah, just minor differences between each of the trucks. So yeah, let's see how it went last night when I went to Ennis and had the phone taken out of this truck. Okay, so we've made it out to DPS Communications here in Ennis. As you would have seen before, you've met Darren Stamp. He does all of our phones and camera systems in the truck. So let's have a chat with Darren about taking out this phone, because it's not as easy as you would think, guys, taking out these phones. So let's hop inside. Darren, how are you doing?
How are things, Davros?
Yeah, this is the Renault Premium, of course, Darren. So Darren, you fitted phones to 3 of these Renault Premiums for us.
Yeah, the good Nokia 810s, you know?
810s, okay. So this, like, guys, this is what's involved in taking out the whole phone. So this little light here is for the mute button on the radio, isn't it, Darren?
The mute, yeah, it distributes the sound from the phone kit through the radio system in the truck, so it turns off the radio and sends the sound through the original speakers in the truck, yeah.
And how much was this system, Darren, when it was fitted? Can you remember?
God.
6 years ago.
They were one of the best at the time. It's probably older than that now. That came over another truck, but God, I'd say that system could have been 600-700 euros maybe.
What?
Easily, yeah.
Right. Hence why we're taking it out, guys, and putting it into another truck, okay?
Yeah, because still it's in great condition, as you can see. Look at, you know.
Yeah.
Nokia did make fantastic phones. There's even a signal booster built into these, so with the external antenna, it's far greater and better signal than you'd have on your mobile phone.
Right.
Be it the best Apple or the best Samsung, this would have coverage where your Apple will not. Even though the technology in this is 10 years old, 15. So.
Wow, it just goes to show you how good the Nokias are. But yeah, Darren, I just had no idea how much was involved in taking out these.
Well, yeah.
I thought it was just a matter of just snip, take it out, gone.
Well, all you see is the handset
Yeah.
and the screen, and that's all anyone sees, and you just think it's a 5-minute job to take it out, but no. As you can see, yeah, a lot of bits to be.
Yeah, and look, even over here, guys, look.
That's up where we have the antenna, or the roof antenna.
And the wires, this panel have to come off here, and even in behind here. So, and the radio also had to come out. Yeah, there's an awful lot involved.
Don't worry, we'll go back together, Sabra.
And as I said, it will be going into another truck. But yeah, we'll continue working, Darren. Well, you will. I'll just watch. Yes. Okay, Darren, you've taken out the phone.
All out. In the box there.
Yeah, we've all the bits. Look. Yeah, and there you go. So you wouldn't really think, Darren, that all of that is for a phone.
Exactly. All you see is the two little pieces on the dash, but that's the rest of it, yeah.
So the question is, Darren, which truck is this phone going into?
Well, keep them guessing, I suppose.
Guesses below, guys. Which is the next truck that's coming to get this phone in? We'll keep them guessing. Yes. But we'll be back out here with Darren when he's fitting the cameras and the phone.
Give me a bit of time though, yeah?
In that truck. So that was my trip back from Ennis yesterday, as we had the phone taken out of this 2014 Renault Premium. And as I was telling you before, you see the badging there, Privilege. And on that 2011 Renault Premium, we have Excellence badging on the interior. And we have the sunroof there as well. So let me just turn on the ignition and I can close that. So quite a nice feature to have in the summertime on the Premium. And here on the steering wheel as well, we have the function for the stereo and skipping the track on your CD, and our cruise control functions there on the steering wheel. So yeah, let's just show you now. Yesterday we changed an airbag on the trailer. Let's just show you how quickly that can be done. Okay guys, we have Dermot here. He will remain anonymous. He's fitting a new airbag to this trailer, guys. So yeah, another burst airbag. So this one's after going bang. So yeah, that's what happens, these airbags. They just get brittle and the rubber wears and they just go bang every now and again. So Dermot's here and he's gonna get it fixed, and it'll be good for road again, Dermot. Well done, well done. Just like that, guys. That is it, guys. That is your airbag. So there you go, guys. Dermot is finished. I mean, that took what, about 15 minutes less? So Dermot has changed so many airbags, he can nearly do it blindfolded. Okay guys, we've got a bit of bad news on the Renault T here. The handbrake is literally falling off. Look at this. So this truck is now just parked up, completely broken. So bit of a disaster, guys. Anyway, this truck is out of action. Not good, guys, not good. And just to follow up on the Renault T, it is now fixed. The handbrake is working perfectly now again. And well done to Renault. This was fixed within a day. This truck was back on the road. So this happened in this yard, guys, would you believe? Our driver was just unhooking from a trailer and it literally broke off in his hand. So yeah, you'd want to be careful driving these Renault T's that you don't have it happen to you, because I have heard of it happening some other drivers as well, where these just break off and then you're stranded. But our driver was lucky it happened here in the yard. Can you imagine if it happened anywhere else? You'd be stranded. But yeah, you'd want to be also careful, you know, taking stuff out from these upper lockers, that you don't drop something on this handbrake. You could do potential damage. So just be careful if you are driving one of these Renault T's. But anyway, it's fixed. Well done to Renault for getting this Renault T back on the road so quick. So just to follow up on a previous video I shot between this 2020 Scania S580, this 2014 Scania R560, and this 2003 Scania 164L 480. So these three trucks have V8 engines, and I asked you guys in that sound comparison video which one of the trucks sounded best. And the votes came in, and these are the votes. So there was 363 comments on that video, and of course a lot of the comments didn't even relate to the video, which is typical YouTube. But anyway, those that did matter are here, and there you can see it. 152 votes for the 164L, and 72 votes for the S580, and 27 votes for the R560. And some votes came in on Instagram as well, but the majority of you voted for the 164L. That is the winner. 2003 480 horsepower V8 engine, and that's our winner of the best sounding V8 between these three trucks. And that is it, as we say goodbye to the two Renault Premiums. No more Renault Premiums on the fleet. Very sad day indeed, of course. But what will be the next trucks replacing these two? Any guesses? Leave them below in the comment section. But of course I will be shooting a video of the trucks that will be replacing these. That is going to come in the future. So stick around for that one, guys. Yeah, I won't give anything away just yet. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed yourselves over Christmas. I hope you all had a nice, safe and happy one. And I'll be back again next weekend in the new year, 2021. It's all starting again, guys. More videos to come. I do hope you can join me then. Take care, and thanks for watching. Cheers!